Ladies and gentlemen.
Yo! What's up, everybody? Welcome to another lovely Friday morning here at SEN Live. We are back to talk about so many stories. And excuse us, Ben. World from the world of entertainment. Get into all of it here today. Thanks to everyone who enjoyed the the spoiler WandaVision review that just happened on the Inner Geekdom show with Winston A. Marshall, Dwayne Burke, and the lovely Sabrina Ramirez. We are going to be doing our non-spoiler review in just a little bit. We'll give you a little bit of a WandaVision break, then we'll get into our non-spoiler review. We'll talk a little Superman news, but first let's introduce everybody who is here on the panel. I am the Outlaw John Rocha, sitting in for my brother Kristian HARLOFF. Over there is the lovely, talented, look at that awesome, what do you call that, ski cap? What do you call those things? Hats?
A beanie.
What are those things? Beanie.
A
Those
beanie.
I don't think
And
kids
I
are
got my
calling these
Marvel
things.
top on with WandaVision.
Reppin'.
But I have to say, I slept like a baby because I fell asleep to Ben Goddard and Marzoña's voice last night.
Yeah.
It was angelic. Their WandaVision spoiler whisper review was lit.
Yeah, absolutely. They've been doing it every week now for a while. So if you've missed out on that, go to the Stereo app and listen to Alex and Ben do that thing. Speaking of Ben Goddard is here as well. What's up, Ben?
I cannot believe that is caught on. Like, it was literally after, I think it was after the Quicksilver reveal. I was like, I need to talk about this with somebody. And Alex was like, all right, but I have to whisper. And I was like, okay. And everyone just loved it. And everyone was sending in voice notes of whispering and everything. So people were jumping in, and Steph sent us a few, and it was great. So, yeah, can't wait to talk about this
Dad.
and the big Superman news today.
Yeah, definitely. Great entertainment is sometimes born out of happy accidents like that. And speaking of happy accidents, Brett Sheridan, how are you? What's going on?
I wish I could. Anyway, yeah. Ben, now you know what it's like to have sex with children in the other room, two of them sleeping. Very quiet.
Oh, my God.
Yes!
I love you so much. I love you so much. All right. Also joining us, Alex Marzoña. How are you, Alex?
Yeah, don't finish yet.
Stop it.
Already? Jesus Christ. Ryan Nilsen, how are you, man? Joining us here. Someone came after you last night after the 76ers game. A certain Danny Green said, boy, the Sixers messed up by trading me. I tell you that right now. Danny Green feeling himself. How do you feel about that,
I'm
Ryan?
feeling great about the Sixers. It was a heck of a win last night. I know it was, they had like
Queefor
under
Sutherland
50%
donated
shooting.
$20.
Oh, Queef
Cheers
already.
with this episode of WandaVision as someone who have lost loved ones and
We probably don't want to spoil anything, so I just put him on mute.
Where's the hammer, Alex?
But thanks for the support.
Thor hammer.
I feel
Yeah,
you on
thank you
that.
very
No,
much.
it didn't sound like it was going to be spoilers.
I was reading it, but
donated $20.
oh jeez, they're flying
I
in.
cannot believe the words that are coming out of my mouth.
Tim Sim.
Rocha could be right in regards to WandaVision without giving spoilers away. Hashtag fart up.
Fill his ego. Fill his ego.
James Slavario donated $20. Really weird twist on the commercial for this episode. Wanda was all McConaughey in that Buick. Hashtag fart up.
You're basically doing this,
Shriveling the booger.
right?
So much to get into. And yeah, please, as you just saw, keep sending in your Streamlabs Superchats Schmoebots today. You know, we need those to keep the lights on here on SCN, and they support everything we're doing here on the SCHMOEDOWN Entertainment Network, including those great SCHMOEDOWN matches that you got last week on the pay-per-view. The Laura Kelly Molly Damon match is out there for you to enjoy on YouTube. And today, I think the Chandru and Mara match drops at 2 p.m. PT. Is that correct, Alex?
Yep.
Enjoy greatness. Enjoy greatness, ladies. Let me stroke your hair while you're enjoying greatness. Just right there.
What is that? A back scratcher?
That's what it is, woman. A long back scratcher, son. Yeah. Amazon coming through in the clutch. Anyway, let's get into some news here. Alex, what's our first thing? Look, it's Friday, man. Hold on to your fucking reins because I am in one of those moods. Alex, what do we got?
I love when Rocha's in this mood.
Let's do this.
Let's get it.
Iced tea Rocha. Diet Coke Rocha.
Hey, Amy Man, fuck your music. I know how to act. All right, go ahead, Alex. Did you guys see that? Ice-T came after Amy Man. That was brilliant.
What?
Go ahead.
I must have missed it.
All right. Just breaking this
Alex,
morning, a
let's
Superman. Okay, a Superman reboot is set at DC with JJ Abrams and Bad Robot producing, and author Ta-Nehisi Coates writing the movie. Obviously, this is all we know about the movie. We don't know if Henry Cavill will return. So, Rocha, what do you think of this reboot for Superman?
I know people had tears for WandaVision last night. We're not going to spoil that, but I had a little bit of tears this morning when I read this news because I am such a massive fan or stan for Henry Cavill as Superman. Really enjoyed him. Love that we're going to get some more footage of him coming up in just a few weeks for Zack Snyder's Justice League. But this is such a definitive statement, I think, especially when they use the words reboot. That, to me, feels like they are going to move on officially from Henry Cavill. Barring some like last-minute miracle three-pointer at the buzzer, I just think this is very much their move forward. But Ta-Nehisi Coates is really, really interesting. This is a gentleman who's written very much for the black community. He's written about white supremacy. He's written about so many powerful things. He wrote Black Panther, the comic, for a little while. And I think Ryan Coogler used some of what he did in that Black Panther comic for Black Panther. So are we opening the doors to Michael B. Jordan as Superman, as Clark Kent? Are we pushing the boundaries of that possibility? Because I know Ta-Nehisi Coates could write for white or black people. I know it doesn't fucking matter. Or Latinos, for that matter, or Asians. It doesn't matter. But I think this might be a little hint that we're getting a black Superman.
Correct.
Anyway. Oh, all right.
According to Hollywood Reporter, it seems we're leaning that way. Quote, there's a new powerful moving Superman story yet to be told. We couldn't be more thrilled to be working with the brilliant Mr. Coates to help bring that story to the big screen, and we're beyond thankful to the team at Warner Brothers for the opportunity, end quote from JJ Abrams. And it says, according to sources, the project is being set up as a black Superman story.
Okay. Here we go.
I also enjoy Henry Cavill's acting, but I honestly would love to see a black Superman story. Like, honestly, just a Superman story. I know, John, you're a big fan of Man of Steel, but I am not. I'm not.
You don't like a realistic Superman? You don't like a Superman who's an illegal
If
alien?
it was realistic, he would have gotten the dog from the fucking highway.
We are requesting that Jamal Ryan Nilsen issue a statement regarding his comments on Wednesday. We are appalled by his inactions and we won't stand for it.
Oh my God.
His words, I love Superman. I'm not watching Superman and Lois. And now this news. Kiwi Rocha donated $20.
Oh no.
Fart it up and never stop. Fart it up and never stop. I've been running hot. You got me ticking. Gonna blow my top. If you fart up, it'll never stop. Never stop. Never stop. Never stop.
Fart up.
Tell you what, at 700, I'll watch Superman and Lois tonight.
750.
750, I'll watch it tonight.
It's good. Ben, go ahead. Finish your points, brother.
No, and that was the thing, like, you know, just seeing, like, I haven't watched Superman and Lois yet, but just seeing that tiny little clip of him, you know, like, walking over, like, oh, cool suit. Oh, my mom made it. Like, that's that, and you can like Man of Steel. If that's fine.
Thanks.
That, for me, that's Superman to me, is like him, like, talking to kids. Like, there's that comic strip where, like, he prevents that suicide, that girl that's like standing on the ledge, and that, like, every time I read it I tear up. So I want to see that. I want to see him actually saving people, not avoiding a gas tanker and then seeing an entire building fall down and him going
Well, to be fair, the Superman you're getting when he's talking to the young kid and saying that, he's well into his years of being Superman. Also, the Superman suicide moment happens well into his years of being a Superman. Man of Steel is his first days being Superman, so he's got to make some mistakes. We all do, but I hear your point. I know people want that mixture, and I think I'd be curious to hear what you think of Superman and Lois, Ben, because I think that they walk that line between the Norman Rockwell, Richard Donner Superman and the Zack Snyder Superman. They meet this Superman in the middle. So I'm curious to see what you think if you ever ended up watching it. We did a review it for the Geek Buddies. We liked it. Steph,
I hear nothing but good things about it. I really want to see it.
And they deal with the stuff you talked about, the suicide moment. They have that with their with a couple of instances in there exploring some mental health stuff, exploring social anxiety disorder. It's really, really interesting. Steph, Superman, Ta-Nehisi Coates, Black Superman, Michael B. Jordan possibly. Tell me your
Ramos
thoughts.
donated $30 through Super Chat. Hey Rocha, don't mean to interrupt, but quick and the dead heard your thoughts on the movie changed.
I don't know what that means, but we'll address it after Steph has her points. Good, Steph, what were you going to say?
This is all exciting. I'm really excited about Coates as a writer on this because it opens a door of what kind of writers and like their capabilities and what their insight is, what they're bringing to the table for movies now and for superhero movies at that. So I love superhero movies that have depth. I think this gives us a real shot at that. And then I also am so here for a Black Superman. I was just reading an article about how Will and Grace being on air was a big proponent in pushing forward gay marriage. Yeah. And so those things really matter for so many reasons. And Superman does not need to be a certain skin tone. He was not born on Earth. Like those rules don't apply to Superman. So it would be more important for a character like Superman to be Black and for kids growing up to see one of the most important superheroes of all time be a different
Smith
skin tone.
donated $20. Enough with the Atlas Shrugged Superman already. Let's move on, Zach.
Absolutely, they are. Sheridan, what's your thoughts on this? Did you like Man of Steel? Do you like the idea that they're moving on to a possible Black Superman? What's your?
I think it's just another example of the blackwashing of Hollywood. Superman is Kryptonian. Kryptonians are clearly white. No, I think it's great. I love it. I don't know. I think I've seen a lot of people are mad. I don't know why they're mad. Is it because of JJ Abrams? Is that the?
I think it's because of Henry Cavill.
Oh, it's because Henry Cavill won't be. Okay, yeah. So these are the things, the inside sports stuff that I don't understand. But, you know,
as a white man, Brett's still offended.
Yeah, I'm still offended.
That's my natural.
Yeah.
Let's get our tiki torches.
What about an Asian Superman?
Yes. Let's storm.
No, sounds fun. Love it. Love to see who does it. And on to somebody that actually has an opinion. Alex.
Alex, yeah. Alex, we do. Let's look at this on the heels of the announcements we got with a live-action Blue Beetle, focusing on a Latino-led superhero in Jaime Reyes, and then moving on to before that, Sasha Calle as Supergirl in the Flash film, and now we've got some news coming to us as well. I think from the Shazam side of things. So now we've got this possibility that we could have a Black Superman. Please tell me what's your feelings on this.
Yeah, Rachel Zegler was cast in Shazam 2.
Yeah.
And yeah, it just shows that DC is really looking to diversify their heroes and property and in all their movies. So yeah. I'm very glad to see that. Hopefully we can get more Asians as well now. So but I mean, like, it's a great step forward. Ta-Nehisi Coates, he's Pulitzer Prize nominated for I think In Between the World and Me, or I forgot which. And also he's currently writing Captain America, the Captain America ongoing series as well. So he can write for white people too.
Yes. Yes.
So there you go. And his Black Panther one was also very, very well written.
It's stellar. If you haven't purchased that, you need to purchase that. Get on Amazon right now and buy his run of Black Panther. Ryan, what's your feelings on this?
Oh my goodness. Well, so first off, Ta-Nehisi Coates spoke at my college when I was there. I got to go see him. We were all required reading Between the World and Me freshman year for our like gen ed race and diversity classes. So obviously this guy's like well-renowned writer, incredible force of nature, maybe the most important
Jason
author of the
Earhart
past
donated
decade.
$20.
You,
Why
Jason.
can't have both Cavill and this Superman? In the comics, Superman from a different Earth came to our Earth, and I think you could adapt a similar story as a movie.
Why not?
Definitely possible. I also think it's this, whether this is a whole new franchise that spawns sequels or not, Joker made $1 billion.
Yep.
That's all you need to say. Any type of movie, whether it's a one-off, it's separate universe, whatever, people will come see these characters. It's a different game than what Marvel's playing, and I think they've realized that over the past 5 years, that we don't need to do the exact same thing Marvel does. We can just tell new stories. We can have Robert Pattinson be Batman while we have a Snyder cut coming out.
Ramos
Like, they can
donated
do whatever they want.
$30 through Super Chat. Okay, maybe I was mistaken, please forgive me, but The Quick and the Dead, those who haven't seen it, should it basically a superhero western?
Do you know what he's talking about, John?
That's what he's asking. Yeah, okay, finish your point, Ryan.
I was just saying, like, this makes total sense. I think a lot of people want to see this. I'm dying to see this. We've seen so many already incarnations of Superman. It's time to mix it up. And this seems like a way more compelling story than anything that could, quite frankly, be on the horizon with Superman in the current DC universe.
Yeah, I think that's a great point. Look, I think all of us as a public now, from 18 on to beyond, beyond 50 or whatever.
Cannot be the only one donated $20. What are Elmo's thoughts on the new Black Superman?
You don't want to hear Elmo's thoughts on it.
I don't think so.
I think everybody who shows their thoughts on a Black Superman should be vetted by the CIA. But anyway,
but what I'm saying is our tastes, our requirements, our desires to see Superman approached in a different way certainly has been there for the last few years. And it seems like we've read these articles. I think all you remember articles that have come out where WB has had a problem trying to approach Superman. They've said, we don't know how to kind of breathe new life into this thing. And everyone's like, well, just do it. Captain America, Captain America. Well, maybe WB wanted something more than just Captain America. Maybe they wanted to approach it in a way that was revolutionary. And I feel like the Superman Lois series is a giant step in that direction. And if they go with a Black Superman, it's an even bigger giant step in that direction. As you say, Steph, nothing says he has to be Black or white, Asian or Latino. He's from Krypton. It has just been imagined that way because it was written in the 1930s that way when it was a predominantly white society, but we're a more multicultural society. So therefore our tastes are different now. And I think, Ryan, you make a great point. DC looks at Marvel and goes, you guys handle that universe thing. Much love to you. We are doing something else. And they are breaking ground on female-led superhero movies, Latino-led superhero movies, now with possibly a Black Superman here. I know Black Panther came in the Marvel universe, but Black Superman here. There's all kinds of things, Steph, that I think that can happen out of these decisions that will elevate the DC brand and make it seem very current as opposed to trying to catch up to Marvel.
Yeah, I agree completely. I mean, we were just talking about this on the Sith Council when people were so mad about Bill Burr's accent in The Mandalorian, and it's just ridiculous when we really think about where these projects are and who
donated $20. Hello, horny people. Can we provide our viewers who support the show some scene reenactments for the end of their week? Can the SEN people get Watto as Brad Pitt, Chris Walken as Morgan Freeman, and Roland as Spacey doing 7 watts in the box scene? Forced diversity donated $20. I'm Black and Asian but Jesus fudge, can we stop with all this forced diversity in comic book superheroes? No. Why not highlight more OG Black superheroes along with current versions? Green Lantern, Black Lightning, etc. P.S. MBJ isn't the only Black actor.
That's fair. Of course he's not. But there's been a lot of rumors for MBJ coming forward. Let's address that after Steph finishes.
I don't think anyone said his name in this.
Yeah, everyone's speculating
so far.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, this adds on to my point. It's just no matter if you're a person of color or not, you kind of need to take your first thought and then move it to a second thought. Your first thought could be annoyed. Everyone has the right to feel a little bit weird about something. Then you should really think about what you're annoyed about. And then you realize like we're talking about space or superheroes and it's ridiculous. And also the power that these can bring to the entire world by showing diversity is way more important than just trying to stick to some status quo just to say that we're not trying to diversify. I think the narrative that we're forcing diversity when in fact most of the world is diverse, like there's not just only white people, it doesn't make sense on a logical level.
Why is it when you cast white people in things over and over and over again in the same roles, it's not forcing whiteness on us? Why is the reverse true if the other side of the coin isn't true? Because that's the way you have to look at this. You can't say one way or the other. You just can't. And we've been doing this character again for 8 decades, ladies and gentlemen, 8 decades. So why not open the door to the possibilities? And look, maybe you get upset about it, what have you. And if you're upset because it's not Cavill, I respect that 1,000%. I can totally feel that because Henry was my Superman, as we've said. But overall, approaching it a new way, opening the doors to possibilities here expands our minds. I mean, the same people said that when Jackie Robinson broke the color barrier, when we see this all the time, right? And the thing is, making it a more open world does not exclude anyone. It includes people, and it allows you to expand your perception of things. And no one's forcing this to happen. This has been, I think these studios do surveys, do this groundwork and speak to people, look on the message boards, look on Reddit, look on these things, and they sense what the public wants. And remember, they're not going after your 50-year-old dollar. They're going after your 18-year-old dollar, your 24-year-old dollar. That's what they want. And if they're sensing that younger people are more multicultural, then they're more open to the possibility of multicultural heroes, then that's what they're going to go for, because it's good business and it's smart socially. So that's what I think is happening here. What do you think, Ben?
It's also not, if you want a white Superman, you have all of them. You have every single
And we
piece
like
of
them.
media. I really love Brandon Routh. I like Brandon Routh. Superman Returns is a great movie. And that's the thing, is that I liked what Justice League did with Superman. That movie's a mess, and his mustache is freaky as hell. But there's a lot of things that I liked about that movie. But it's okay to tell new stories. It's not forcing diversity. It's just telling a different story. Do you want to see the same thing over and over and over again? I don't. And no, like, I don't think it has to be Michael B. Jordan, but he's a great actor and a big name, so it would sell. And that's what the executives are thinking.
And he's built like Superman.
Oh my gosh!
Do you think this movie is going to be a part of the DCEU currently, or is it just its own thing, like Joker and the Batman?
I think it'll be closer to the DCEU. I don't know.
Like, is he going to interact with Gal Gadot?
I think so.
Yeah.
You can't not have Superman in the Justice League.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, they're doing it with Batman though.
Well, regardless of where
but we have
going.
a DCEU Batman as well.
Yeah.
Right. That's what I'm saying. This might just be its own thing. Like, can this just be its own Superman movie?
We're doing Flashpoint to create multiple universes. So that's a possibility where this is a. But they said reboot. Reboot implies main, right? Sorry.
And they look at look within this universe. Jason Momoa.
Yeah.
Aquaman is a white blonde dude.
Yeah.
Y'all aren't complaining about that.
Great point.
Right.
Like, because he's great and he fits that role perfectly. Like, so.
Okay.
Will you just trust that they will get this right?
I know that's right, Ben. I know that's right.
I'm sure they did get pissed when they found out, Ben, but they got over it.
They did actually, but
they saw him shirtless and they said, "Oh."
It just blows my mind.
Flavor.
As a non-comic book everyman, that somebody would actually get like seethingly upset about some news like this. It's mind blowing that they're changing a made up person into a like just getting mad about anything that you think. Like, throw up that picture of what they said Jesus would look like that I sent you, Alex. Did you see?
Dark.
Oh
my!
Sorry to go down that track, guys.
Oh no, that's the Joker. That's the Joker. That's
Ryan Payne donated $20.
Thank you, Ryan.
If you want to have a black Superman that isn't Kal-El, you can. His name is Val Zod. He was introduced in the Earth 2 comics of the New 52. He was born on Krypton. He was adopted by the Lara, and he's the same age as Kara.
There you go. Well, that might work if they cast a younger. If they don't go Michael B. Jordan route and they cast a younger Superman that could fit. Oh my God, that could fit with Sasha Calles. That would work.
This is like this. I don't know what they did. I said it to Alex. I said it should throw it. I thought he looked a little bit like Lin-Manuel. A bit, but this is
Middle Eastern. Those are my people.
No, this is something that my mom always liked to point out to people at church to get them in an uproar. He was Middle Eastern, right? Those pictures you have on. Sorry, I don't want to get down that track, but
it's hilarious.
This is the same thing that you really. This isn't. I'm not saying Jesus is a made up character. Yeah. I'm saying things are not what you imagine and can be different. Let's dig this hole a little bit deeper.
Oh, Brett, keep going.
Moving on.
Back to William Shatner.
And yeah.
Oh,
anyway, yeah. So we'll see what the announcements are for this, but it's exciting. And you're right; it could exist in a completely on its own Elseworlds type thing, or it could be part of the Justice League and show up with the Gal Gadot. All kinds of possibilities. And by the way, for all the people who come after Zack Snyder so gleefully in our sphere, let me put out to you, he's the one that cast Jason Momoa as Aquaman. He's the one that cast Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman. Those are essential parts of his legacy. And Ben Affleck, a lot of people love the Ben Affleck Batman. I just want to make sure people understand. And Ray Fisher as Cyborg. And I can't, remove Ray Fisher from this situation. Ray Fisher, who had been saying for quite a few months how what he endured on the set, the insensitivity that was put upon him by Joss Whedon, Jeff Johns, and others. And maybe the WB, in this remedial decision they made, figured out that they need to start moving towards more representation of people of color. So you can't, I don't think, remove Ray Fisher and his complaints from what we're seeing as a possible reaction to that. Maybe some eyes have been opened here and some decisions are being made because of that investigation. So I don't know, just something to think of.
Now people are believing Ray Fisher. I wonder what the difference is between Zack Snyder speaking in an interview talking about it and Ray Fisher. It's tough to find out.
It helps when white women support.
Someone call Sherlock to help me solve this mystery.
I'm on the case.
Steph's got it.
Steph Holmes, I like it. All right, where are we off to? Oh wait, we got a little bit of let's take a break and get into something promotion wise, and then we'll get into WandaVision. What do you got for me, Brett Sheridan? Should I give you a little?
It's not me.
Oh, who is it?
It's not him.
Ryan?
Well,
yeah,
I've got a lot of class, as you could tell, Ryan.
Definitely.
So tell me. Tell me
role
about
model,
some class that you know about.
Someone I can learn a lot from. But some other people that I can learn a lot from are actually available on this program called Masterclass. Guys, Masterclass is a place where you can learn from the world's best minds anytime, any place, anywhere. It's this online class taking program app where I'm actually learning documentary filmmaking from Ken Burns. Like I was a film major in college, never did much with documentary, but lately I've been having a little itch to make a small short doc, and who better to learn from than Ken Burns with Masterclass. I'm also learning how to cook with Gordon Ramsay. This is weird, but I have some tilapia right here. I actually made it this morning from one of Gordon Ramsay's Masterclass videos for lunch. So you guys, Masterclass has a plethora of different class options all around. I highly recommend you check it out. Get unlimited access to every Masterclass as an SEN listener, and you get 15% off an annual membership. So go to masterclass.com/SENlive. That's masterclass.com/SENlive for 15% off today. Do it. The link is in the description.
The round, y'all. So this is what we've been waiting for. Everyone on this show, I feel like, has trusted in the process and known that we're gonna get led to this big lead up and like this emotional roller coaster. And I think this episode was just a stunning episode for so many reasons. I was an emotional wreck. Everyone has gone through so much this year, and I think this was the year to be able to watch an episode that encapsulated grief and depression and all of these deep emotions we as humans feel. And they just made it so beautiful and heart-wrenching at the same time. And I was crying and I felt so weird about it. And then when I went on Twitter after and realized everyone was crying too, I was like, oh my God, it's so cool that we were able to go through this together and also watch a Marvel property, which like hits at your nostalgic younger kid form. So I just loved it.
Yeah, I'm not going to give anything away, Ben, but a lot
John
of people...
_40K donated $30.
Thank you, John.
It feels like a bit of a missed opportunity. The story behind the Latino Superman contrasting his immigrant experience would be pretty interesting, but to Alex's point, if you can get Ta-Nehisi Coates to write your script, you have to jump at it.
Well, that's why I like Man of Steel.
The Born Circumcision donated $20. Sup Friday crew. Yo Brett, if you and the wife want a new Vikings-like show, you should catch Banshee on Homax. It stars my boy Homeland, and it's just violence and fucking every episode. It's awesome. I'm sure you and the missus will love it. Hey, Steph.
That's for
She
you.
loves. I've clearly said that many times. My wife loves violence and fucking.
Speaking of Bridgerton. Yeah, that's why I like Man of Steel, because Man of Steel is the immigrant.
There's lots
story.
of violence and
There's violence and sex, but also there's an immigrant story being told with Clark Kent being an alien, being foreign, being different. Not wanting to show too much of yourself, too much of your culture, because you might be rejected, you might be looked at, you might be jeered. Those things are all there, and those are the beats that I enjoyed from the movie, which is why it speaks to me. But I hear your point. We'd love to see a Latino Superman down the road. Let's enjoy a Black Superman if it happens, though, first, for sure. But Ben, I was getting back to the point here. So many people were worried at the beginning, and rightfully so, and especially a lot of female writers and critics were worried that this was going to be a woman who loses control of her emotions. We're going back to that old cliche, that old trope, and I think what we saw in this episode was something so much more deeper and complex and personal. As someone who's gone through, a loss of a parent, that's exploring and navigating that grief. There was so much that was shown in this episode, without spoiling anything, that you could connect to on a universal level, and it deepened why she's doing the things that she's doing.
Yeah, how they relate these like godlike superhero beings into real people with real emotions. And man, me and Alex were talking about it. The score did such heavy lifting. Like,
Yes.
The score hasn't really stuck out to me with this show. Like, it's been good, and all the TV theme songs have been amazing and hilarious and stuff like that. But man, the score was so good last night. Oh my God. Like, this episode was just so emotional, and it trusted the audience. It took its time. It didn't rush through anything. It let you experience every single part of what Wanda was going through and why we got to where we are and what has been going on. And just so much was just like trusting, with all the complaints of, oh, where's the big bad? Where's the villain? What's going on? Why haven't we done this? Like, shut up. Trust this, because Marvel, have there been better and worse Marvel movies? Yes. Has the MCU come together almost perfectly? Yes. So trust that the MCU knows what they're doing and is like just doing it right. And this episode hopefully shut everybody up. Like, the fact that I won't get, actually, let me, I don't. I caught myself.
Christopher Rams donated
just
$30 through Super Chat.
Thank
For
you,
a
Christian.
Latino Superman, check out the animated movie Justice League Gods and Monsters. Superman is a Latino immigrant in that.
Great.
It's crazy. That movie's crazy.
Cool.
Batman's a vampire. It's it's a good movie.
That movie is so crazy.
That's so crazy.
Batman is a vampire.
It's loco.
He's loco.
Rocha, what you were saying about people being scared about how Wanda was going to be written. I don't know about y'all, but after this episode and just like the progression of this entire season, she might be my favorite superhero. And the complexity of her character is exactly what I look for when we're watching these Marvel or DC properties. Like, that's what I want, is the depth. And Elizabeth Olsen just deserves all the flowers, all the awards. Oh, so good.
Well, that's a great point you bring up. Alex, I'll swing over to you here. You look at this. People have been like loving Catherine Hahn for a week, and this is Catherine Hahn Love Fest. People have been loving Paul Bettany, but Elizabeth Olsen has been the center, the foundation of this thing, from which everyone is springing from, doing their having their fun. Jimmy Woo, Kat Dennings, all of that. And this episode really showed why they cast someone like Elizabeth Olsen, why she can take on this mantle and bring so many levels, genuinely heartbreaking levels, to a character like this, don't you think?
Yeah, like, they really trusted her with this episode. This is her, this is probably the one they'll submit for an Emmy for her, Emmy consideration. But yeah, I mean, like, another thing that's really, like, impressive to me is that Max Shackman is directing all of these episodes. Like, every time, like, oh yeah, he's been on all 8 so far, and so I'm very, very impressed with his direction this season. And yeah, I think this is my favorite episode so far.
Wow.
Tons of great quotes.
Yes.
And it just
gosh.
yeah.
Oh my
Everybody
god.
knows. Yeah.
Emotions.
And another thing that can't be removed from this, and you make a great point about Matt Shakman there, Alex, but also Jock Schaefer, who is a female showrunner. She is taking you through this journey of what this woman is experiencing and everything she is going through.
Yoda Cartman donated $20.
No perfect.
Fart up. It's the code word. When you have to fart, you better get out of the way. F-A-R-T. Up. F-A-R-T. Up. It's the code word. When you have to fart, you better get out of the way. Fart up.
This is fun for the 3 people that weren't on the show yesterday, guys.
Yeah, I love it.
Definitely.
Man.
Hey, listen, I've got a gripe about this, and I don't
Go ahead.
want to spoil anything, but why does someone that has such powerful magic have to use a keyless entry on her car? Sorry, spoiler alert, but that drove me crazy. That's the only thing I have to say.
That's a fair criticism.
Fair, yeah.
But she went, I was like, come on!
What was the budget for this show? Like $200 million? I think it was going to be 250, and then Buick came in and it's like, we got this episode, baby. We'll pay for this one.
Oh, I love you, Buick.
This is a spoiler. She's driving for a solid 90 seconds.
Yeah.
We are getting every angle of that Buick that she's in.
I had one as a rental once.
Buick?
Oh.
It's the Buick threw me
Iron
off.
Man gets like the best Audis in the world.
Yeah.
You got Wanda driving a Buick? Come on.
Wow,
She deserves better.
Through the
Started
universal
laughing just
backlot.
'cause-
Right?
Oh,
They're
man.
laughing just because like she can fly. So
Yeah.
But you don't want to waste your powers unnecessarily.
You should have shown her like stuck in traffic, like.
Look, even Vision rode in that fennel cake truck for a while before he realized, I get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Brett, what's your thoughts on this?
I had fun. Again, I think that, and it's funny that I keep getting suggestions to check out more content to try to help figure out this content, which, we don't have a lot of time. We don't stay up that late and we don't watch a lot of stuff. So it's hard for us to go, if you want to learn more about this, you should watch this, and this, and read this, and this. So we're having fun with it. We weren't like, with any sort of reveals of anything, we weren't like, oh, damn, that's exactly what we thought. It's just like we're figuring it out along the way, and I think that's what's fun about it, because this is something for me that I loved about Guardians of the Galaxy, Ant-Man. I've said it before, it's something I don't know anything about. It's not a story I've heard before, and I'm discovering it as it comes along.
You know what? Replace Chris Chibnall with Jack Schaefer as showrunner for the female Doctor Who series. That's how brilliant I think she is.
I would love to see that, because I agree with you 1,000%. They did not do Jodie Whittaker justice as Doctor Who. Chibnall, whatever his damn name is, couldn't quite get it right. 1,000% agree with you. It's the least watched Doctor Who of the modern Doctor Who's I have done, because they just do terrible, terrible jobs. They don't give her anything to do, and it's frustrating. So maybe you're right. Maybe that could happen down the road, but I think she's leaving, so maybe they'll replace with another female Doctor Who. We shall see. Ryan, thoughts on the episode? What you feeling?
I think this has my favorite scenes and least favorite scenes in the entire series. I think I'm
Strong
probably the most
statements.
mixed on this. The first 5 minutes, I was rolling my eyes the
I didn't
hardest
like-
I've rolled them of the whole show.
I think that's
I
fair.
didn't like it either. I
Like-
think that's totally
Like
fair.
near god awful, I think. Like just bad. And then I almost cried like the next scene. So like I do think I was a little lopsided here and there. I don't want to spoil anything, but like there's a Vision Wanda scene where like the line, man.
Oh my
I was
god,
like,
bro.
wow, it's beautiful dialogue. So yeah, I think I'm a little mixed on it. I like a lot of things were coming full circle this episode, which is great. We were all talking about like Game of Thrones. The second to last is always the big one. I think this one was big emotionally, and hopefully the finale is going to be the big, fight, battle, bout, if you will.
Yeah.
But overall, I wish they didn't need a certain character to kind of walk us through those scenes we got, and I think they could have used those scenes earlier in the series and made me care a little bit more.
That's fair. My biggest criticism has always
suck
been
being wrong all the time, Ryan.
Yeah.
Oh my God. You really held that in. You held that in like a breath.
I tweeted this. I thought this isn't really a spoiler.
I'm gonna let you finish.
But they announced how much Vision costs to make, and I was like, wow, he's cheaper than that $1 trillion jet that didn't work.
Oh my God.
Really
That's
$3
fair.
The
billion.
shade.
Well, he's not really
Wow.
yours. He's not really yours. Here's the thing that I ding the show on, and I was hoping they'd address it in this episode, and I don't think there's enough time to address it in the last episode, but I need more background on Hayward. He is Billy Zane on Titanic, and it's a little frustrating. We don't know the full motivation of this guy. He's just been introduced as this, and there's never been more depth presented to him, especially if he's working for Sword and he's under what you would assume Nick Fury's direction, who is, I imagine, in charge of Sword, at least the one we saw from Far From Home. How is he able to operate in this manner without anybody catching on? And what's his background? And why was he put in this position other than Maria Rambeau passing away? So I would like them to do a little more than do the government bad, people good. It's a little too frustrating for me, especially as a former military man. I'm like, come on, we're not all over here idiots. There are plenty of intelligent people I encountered in the military. There were some dumb people, but just like in life. So to me, I think it's a little unfair what they've done. So I hope there's more here, but we shall see.
I've had a Hayward theory for a while. I don't know if it would. Alex, do you think it would be a spoiler since I've had this theory for like 4 weeks now?
Let's just direct people to listen to our theory.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I really wasn't trying to plug, but I've had a theory about him. I've had a theory about him for a while that I think it got thrown off a little bit last night, but I still am holding on to it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I am absolutely in agreement with you, Rocha. He's the one simplistic character of this show, and it almost like doesn't fit honestly, but I think we are going to get something about him next episode. At least I'm hoping so.
It's like Cena and Bumblebee.
Yeah. I have 2 theories about him, and I'm hoping one of them is true.
I have no theories, but I have also been hesitant, at least about Hayward. I have no theories. I've been hesitant to just assign negativity to him necessarily. And other people, people have been like, oh, you let him get, but I'm like, no, there has to be something more here. And I'll be honest with you, some of Wanda's actions last night made me in my head think he's got a little bit of reason for the things that he's doing. So I don't know. It's just me, but we shall see. Brett, any extra thoughts on this?
I don't know. Are we getting that 10th one? Do you think?
Yeah, I wonder if we're getting that mystery episode.
I again, not spoiling, but there was also a reveal of a character that was in this show of why they're in this show, and I thought that was just so lame. I don't know. I was so like, wow, that was just to, mess with everyone, and it's out now. Like maybe they'll do something with it next week, but. Yeah, I mean, the highs of this episode were the highest of the series, and the lows were, I think, just rather disappointing.
So Rise of Skywalker.
This episode was the one where I was just like, damn, this
is so high since Rise of Skywalker.
No, oh my God, stop it, Ben, right now, especially when I'm talking. Last Jedi. Oh, it's a fight.
Yeah. You want to stop the show? You want to get on stereo real quick, Steph?
All right, let's go.
We're doing this. We're going outside. No, but this was the episode where I was just thinking, damn, this team behind this is so intelligent. The complexity that they had to pull off for it to be an ode to sitcoms at the same time playing into the story and the progression of her character is genius. I'm sure they had like beautiful mind type rooms of how they were going to connect it. It's incredible.
The early on in our reviews on the Geek Buddies, I said that I thought the reason certain things were happening or she was seeing things in a certain way was because of the country she's from. And I give that credit all to, and this is crazy, I give it to Eurotrip, Because when I saw Eurotrip and they were seeing those old shows on Eurotrip in those Eastern European countries, it just always
#1 show.
Yeah, exactly. It just stuck in my head, and I was like, oh, so when Wanda started seeing things, I was like, oh, maybe that's the reason. So shout out to Eurotrip for helping my analysis of that.
Eurotrip walked so WandaVision could run, people.
Period. In Jesus' name we pray.
Let's be fair. Eurotrip crawled. Let's be fair.
Yes, that's fair. That is fair.
Eurotrip is so
where
good.
I parked my car.
Scotty doesn't know.
Scotty doesn't know.
I love that movie. I low-key love that movie so much. Oh.
Me too.
It's so stupid, but it's so funny.
I mean, when
that era of just like a bunch of like white teen dudes just fucking up cities, it was hilarious. Those were great films. Dude, Where's My Car? Like Ithaca or whatever it was called. Yeah.
Dude,
American Pie.
Yeah.
Like, what was it? They had like, how much money do we have? Like, oh, it looks like we got $1.09, and then they're like staying in this fancy hotel. They're like, gotta love that exchange rate. And he tips the butler like a nickel, and he slaps. He's like, I leave and start my own hotel. It's so dumb,
so
but
good.
I love it.
The absinthe scene alone. The absinthe scene alone is genius. Oh my god.
Genius.
And
just like the next morning, he's like, "Oh, here's a fun fact about Amsterdam. You made out with your sister."
I'm gonna have to ban you guys from here because you're spoiling Eurotrip. So
sorry,
you guys out of here.
We got the hammer.
Guess I don't need to see it now.
All right. Well, I mean, if they clip this out later on, please remember to subscribe to the SCHMOEDOWN Entertainment Network. Hit a like as well. Leave a comment down below. Likes and comments always elevate the visibility of these shows, but also views are really the number one thing. So do all of that. Let us know what you thought about this episode. Do you agree with Ryan that there were some really low lows and some great highs, or do you agree with most of us who really enjoyed it overall? Let us know in the comments section down below. Remember, he ate tilapia, so he's not thinking straight this
That's
morning.
right, and I hate Superman and everything. Oh, God.
Anyway, all right, let's move on to our next thing. What do we got, Alex?
And do you agree with William Shatner if he actually said K-Han? Because he loves Catherine Hahn so much.
That is
in the show. K-Han.
Tune in to the Kevin Hart Sirius XM Comedy Network. All right, let's. What do we got next?
Let's do one more story because we have lots of Streamlabs and Super Chats.
Wow. Okay, let's do it.
Let's talk about this Luca trailer. What do you guys think of it? I know, Steph, you just watched it, but what do you... let's get some thoughts on the trailer that for the movie that'll be coming out on June 18th.
Right. Yeah, Steph, start us off. What do you got?
Well, I cried in the 1 minute and 22 seconds that was shown, and that shows you where I am emotionally. I spent last night crying on WandaVision, this morning crying for Luca. I love it. I don't love trailers because obviously they give away stuff, and I like to be surprised. But I do think that they needed to give away some. Because if they just showed the beginning, even though it's Pixar, I think it would have been a little bit light. But I'm really excited about this. I love the twist that they showed. It looks so sweet. I live for Pixar. I think this is going to be another banger.
Okay. Goddard, you saw it as well just before we started. What you
I don't want... Me and Steph were just born to disagree today.
Yeah.
I understand because like you still need to sell the movie, but I think they could have done without it, or waited until the second one or something. I don't know. The industry has changed so much just in the last year, so who knows like what kind of box office they're even looking for, or if they're gonna delay the movie or anything like that, or is it gonna be a premiere access? Was that what it's called on Disney Plus? Premiere access. It might be that. I think it looks great. The animation looks gorgeous. It's Pixar. We know we're all gonna cry. But I don't like that they gave away that twist at the end. I don't know how they would sell the movie. Don't ask me that. But I don't know. It just seemed like a bit much for a teaser trailer. But still, I'm excited. It's like barely a criticism. I wish I would have found out in the movie. It's like I relate to like Thor Ragnarok. Like how cool would it have been in Thor Ragnarok if we didn't know the Hulk was in there? Like that Led Zeppelin teaser was like one of the most badass things we've ever gotten. And then we got Hulk at the end of it. If we didn't know Hulk was in Thor Ragnarok, everyone would have gone to see Ragnarok anyways. It's an MCU movie.
Right.
But it would have been a cool reveal. That's how I feel about this part as well.
Okay, fair.
The thing about that is that Thor Ragnarok, that's not the hook of the movie. That Hulk is going to be in it. The hook of Luca is what they show. Otherwise, I don't want just two like Italian like dry boys just to be roaming around and doing stuff. It's a Pixar movie, so you know there has to be something. Soul did the same thing. Like their traverse into the soul world. Like, I wish they didn't reveal that either, but that's part of the hook of that made me want to watch the movie even more. So I feel like you need this little twist in there. So I disagree with you guys.
Dry Boys? Is that what you said? What is
Dry Boys? And also, I thought this was a Luca Guadagnino biopic, but it's not. I mean, it's got Jack Dylan Grazer in it also, so who knows?
Great point, Alex. Great point. What'd you think there, Brett? You've got children. Would they enjoy this thing? Would you take them to this thing? What's your feeling?
I used to have children.
Oh.
No, I have young adults living with me that will not watch this. I agree with Ben about the spoiling of it, but again, you can't blame them for doing it, but it's also like this is one of those times where I hate that I have to watch something to talk about it because I would have liked to. But if I just went to IMDb, it's one sentence description of the movie, and it just basically tells you what it's going to be about. So, it would be hard to avoid it, but it looked fun.
Good research.
Did You Are My Sunshine in Italian? Did it sound like Poussey something? It sounded like Poussey.
Viva Poussey. Viva Poussey always.
That's the other takeaway I had. I was like, is this You Are My Sunshine in Italian Poussey in it? I'm sorry. Looks fun. Wish I had younger children to watch it with me.
Oh.
Yay!
Ryan?
I think this looks like this is the new era of Pixar. I think for a while there, we all trust in Pixar. Anything that come out, we're seeing it. And then once the cars, the planes came out, the good dinosaurs, I kind of lost my faith where I wasn't going to see every single one. And I think the past couple of years, they've regained that trust where I'm watching anything they put out there. And this is, I mean, look, first time feature director for Pixar, 2 writers that haven't done anything for Pixar. So this is a new wave that we're getting here. The premise kind of felt like a short for me, but I'm going in with, the highest of expectations. I think it's going to be great. They've earned that trust. So I'm really excited. It looks really fun. I don't think there's enough animated movies that take place in Italy, and I think that this is a really cool twist with the mermaids. Like, when was the last time we got a good mermaid movie?
You didn't seem forced you to put in Italy.
Aquamarine.
Ooh,
I said a good mermaid movie.
What was the Disney Channel original one? What was that called?
Oh my God! Yes, with the guy.
Yes.
Yes, the swimmer. Oh my! Disney Channel originals were good.
Mermaid.
But I think that we'll probably get another.
The 13th year. The 13th year. That's a banger. That's a great movie.
Here we are, Ben. Back on track. Back on track.
Right.
The Lighthouse. Oh, wait.
Hey, you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
In there.
Aquaman. No.
These things you're talking about, these Euro trips and 13th. Oh, my goodness.
Keeping it 100. Keeping it 100, Brett. All right. I thought the trailer was very sweet, very vibrant, very bright. I like that. It makes you excited to see it. We have our fantasy visions of a trip to Europe, and it's always this like vibrant, fun, exciting place. And certainly that's been the feeling of that trailer. Also, it's like, what you see sometimes that my one summer away when I was a teenager, there have been plenty of novels written about that kind of experience. So it's kind of touched on that, but it does use the splash trope, which of course is probably used from other things, where if you throw water on the person as they're being a human, they go back to being a mermaid or the sea creature of what we're seeing. That happened to Daryl Hannah in Splash. So I've seen that, which of course we've used quotes from Splash on this channel before. On this SEN
At least they're both mermaids. I'd be so pissed if I was best friends with someone who was a mermaid and I wasn't. I would have so much beef with the sea. Yeah.
You'd be mad? Okay.
If my homie was a mermaid.
$20.
Oh no.
The Zack Snyder Netflix World of the Dead trailer dropped.
Oh yeah.
What are your thoughts on it?
Army of the Dead.
Harmon.
Oh, God. And Ryan, you stupid bastard. Planes was Disney Animation, not Pixar. I swear to God, if you make a mistake like that again, I'm having you removed from the show.
Shit.
Okay?
Oh my God, that was so good.
He doesn't throw his weight around much, but when he does, you better listen. You better listen.
Come on, people.
Crack the whip.
It was nice and clean,
so
too.
fucking sorry.
I know. This is, I mean, you might get canceled for this. This is big time.
I'm going to call it a week, guys. I'm just going to head out.
I haven't heard someone get called a stupid bastard in quite a while, and I can't say I've missed it.
Oh man.
Oh my God.
All right. Well,
450 away from the goal.
Yeah. Come on, everybody. $450 away. We get to make Ryan watch Superman and Lois and give us a review on Monday morning. So please, we're at $300 now. You know, we like to get to at least $500, but let's get to $750 today.
The Born
as a good
Circumcision donated $20. So we meet a sexy mermaid or merman one day. Do we smash or no?
No.
Yeah.
I don't trust mermaids, so I'm good.
Ooh, wow.
I'd like to explore that.
Really?
Maybe.
Babe,
Never say
Maybe
no.
if people Streamlab it in, they can we can
Yeah.
talk about it more.
Explore Rocha's reasoning to that, or like
Only
I mean-
Sith speak in absolutes, Rocha. You know this.
I felt scales. I don't know about you. I don't
That
want that
sentence
rubbing in between my
alone is
legs.
an absolute, Steph.
Oh, here we go.
Here we go, Ben. Honestly, meet me outside right now. I'm done.
I don't want scales between my legs rubbing up and down my legs. So
You
I'm
say
good
that
on the
now.
mermaid thing. Oh, I do say that now, and I agree about it. Anyway, all right. Do we have one more thing to get to, Brett? Is there a stereo thing happening?
Not the back scratch.
Yes, there is. But before that, should I send nude pics to this person that just texted me?
Is it a mermaid?
Is it a mermaid?
Oh yeah, if it's a mermaid, yeah, that's what I'll say. If you're a mermaid, yes, I'll send them. So today on Stereo, www.stereo.com, this would be /Brett Sheridan or /The Rocha Says, because Rocha's joining me today, and we are probably gonna have a good time listening to about 47 to 50 people say fart up, and maybe talk a little bit, but maybe we can talk a little bit of more Wanda spoilers, whatever you want. Haven't set it up yet, but yeah, it's really fun. People are having a great time with this. It's just a little party, and it's my favorite thing is hearing the fans' voices and attaching a voice with now an avatar face. Now the next step will be someday seeing a voice attached to a face and not an avatar. So we're getting there, people, to where we will all have to reveal ourselves in every way and then not be able to hide behind our keyboards. I don't know what I'm trying to say. I'm just going down a path
like
today.
Blade Runner
I
2090.
should check out today. But no, Rocha, noon, we're going to be scrambling to...
Having fun.
We're having a great time, guys.
I'll be listening.
And everybody's got stereo shows going on here. I think everybody but of all of us, Ryan Nilsen is the winner for the Avatar, for the love of God. Kate Mulligan and I last week, or earlier this week, we talked about your Avatar. You were listening to us, and you sent in a comment, and that white mustache on the Avatar or gray mustache is just genius. Absolutely.
It's a man.
Genius. So very good stuff. So follow all of us on Studio. JT and I have been doing some sports talk on there as well. Look at that. Look at that. What are you doing with that blonde mustache?
Oh my gosh, it looks like you just ate out a mayonnaise jar.
He's the only one that went fun with it. We're all just like, well, let's just look like ourselves and be, people have horns and fun hats and things. Ryan's got a mustache. I'm like, I need to get this as close to my actual look as possible.
This is a face
Silent
radio.
Sniper Brett donated $20.
Oh.
Silent Brett the Sniper dropping the shot down on Ryan. Hashtag fart up.
Fart up.
Yeah, that was a shot for sure. Haunt me.
I mean, yours looks like the Old West. The Old West, where they're like, I don't know, you want to tell Ryan he can't dye his mustache blonde? It looks weird. It looks weird. All right, what do we got next, Alex? Let's do some Streamlabs Superchats. And ladies and gentlemen, please keep sending in. We got about 50 minutes left in the show. Let's make Ryan Nilsen watch Superman and Lois. Send in your donations. Let's get to 750 by the end of the hour. Alex, take us home, son.
All right, going to yesterday's Streamlabs that we missed. Alan Smithy says, hi, SEN crew. Can't wait for Kate to host. We need lots of twerking, some snow-blowing stories, and drunk Margaret Thatcher having tea with Roxy's Yoda. Also, as a flirt and Flaus's hair is beautiful. Those stereo people clearly have bad tastes in their mouths.
True.
Oh, sorry. People clearly have bad taste in hair tufts.
Yes.
50 Shades of Geek says, oh, wait, he's back? I mean, what does this guy want? A t-shirt? Marvelman Mike says, now everybody tell me what's the word. Fart up. Everybody say, when you hear the fart, you gotta get it underway. Do your fart, do your fart, do your fart. Yeah, thank you very much.
What happened yesterday?
Have
50
we
Shades
checked
of
in
Geek?
on that fan yet? Has he
I've-
jumped into the chat yet?
There was a perhaps drunk commenter in the chat yesterday who was just giving us gold comments, and
Nice.
one of which was fart up.
Fart up.
Fart up.
Fart up.
Yes,
It's
and
a
we
code
hope that
word.
person is okay.
It was definitely you had to be there kind of.
Yeah, I was feeling FOMO.
Yeah.
You'll have to
it
watch
was a
the
lot
show.
of. There's people that are legit concerned about this person. A lot of us think he was just messed up. But I'd like to see him pop in and go, oh man, sorry guys, that was weird yesterday. So if you're there, please tell us you're okay.
We don't remember the name.
It was a lot of what blonde guy make better show.
Guy blonde. Yeah.
Guy blonde, New York hat guy dumb.
Yeah.
Make channel better.
Who is New York hat?
Christian.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yankee hat wearing.
Loves to wear that.
And then fart up, just drove it home.
I'm just imagining that to Word Up, Cameo's Word Up. Fart up.
Yeah.
It's the cold word.
For
All right, go ahead.
$1,000, Steph will sing it.
Yeah. I will. Whatever it is, I will.
Put it on the table. Let's keep going, Alex. What do you got?
50 Shades of Geek says, okay, I gotta be honest, I sent that Streamlab before you brought up the fart up t-shirt idea. Thank you very much. Morse Code Z says, hope the ladies make it, and they did. So Kate will be hosting with Steph, Roxy, and Sabrina, and hopefully Bonnie Somerville.
Nice.
Ooh, that's right.
It's late as a night. All right,
Yeah. Garth Harkness McMurray says, well, we're farting on up to the east side, to a deluxe fart tower in the sky. Farting on up to the east side. Finally, we got a piece of the pie.
I love how much these things infuriate Ben. Ben's frustration with this.
I'm not frustrated. I'm just like, man, I must have I missed the show yesterday because y'all went knuckle deep on this fart.
Yeah, we're lost.
Knuckle deep.
Yeah,
keep going.
Garth Harkness McMurray says, get up for your life, fart up for your rights, fart up for your life, get up for your life, don't give up the fart. I don't know if you really did miss much from these Streamlabs.
I don't know. Apparently, I missed a lot.
Girlfriend says, Fort Arena. Thank you.
Woo!
Oh, yes.
50 Shades of Geek donated $151.
Wow.
Thank you.
Everyone. Tomorrow is the 25th anniversary of Pokemon. To celebrate this historic day, can we get Ben singing the original theme song? Happy Pokemon Day, everybody. Gotta catch 'em all.
Got her to catch them all.
Look at
go.
that.
That was
I was
good.
asking Alex about, somebody brought up the Pokemon thing, and I said, I wish I had some OG cards because my son was really into those, and looks like he's got some of them.
Yeah.
How much is that worth?
I don't know. Because I also inherited some of PJ's Pokemon cards. So I'm combining them right now, which is why I have it ready. Not because I look at it every day.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Oh, yeah.
How
Here we
much
go.
would one have to be worth for you to part with it, though? That's the thing with collectors. Like, if you're totally into something, but then where's the price point where you go, I'm not that into it. I'd like a house,
Oh, I mean, probably, I don't know, I guess thousands of dollars. I'm not really sure, because I haven't really looked at the price points and, what they're, what they are worth. So I'd have to look all that up, but...
You should invest in some Top Shot cards. Have you seen those things?
Yeah.
That's out of
I've heard.
control.
Yeah.
Mark Ellis and he's very gracious to ask me to co-host a couple times with him, calling an NBA, the first quarter of an NBA game for Top Shot. They do these cards that they release that are moments from the NBA. One of the producers, I hope I get the story right. One of the producers bought a LeBron James scene, because all the cards are scenes from a basketball game, an NBA game. Bought it for like, I don't know, $250, sold it for $1,000, thought he made a killing, and that card now is worth $200,000 on the market. Mark Ellis, of all people, it was in line last week to try to buy some of these cards online to try to get a shot at buying these things, because all of a sudden the card market is blowing up again in a way that it hasn't in quite some time. So Alex, if I were you, I would start looking to see if those cards you own might actually be thousands of dollars. You can move out of your parents' house once and for all. And so I think this is the way to go, my man.
No, this Top Shop, my friend told me about. I mean, it's. I'm not into basketball or anything. I'm into like getting things that are worth a lot of money. But yeah, I don't understand how it works. But I'm gonna even try to sign up and get it, because they don't cost that much to start.
It's all a work. Kristian is planting fake chats to start these hashtags /sounds /faux viral things to drive up SCHMOEDOWN and get more people's money. He's read the Eric Bischoff book Controversy Creates Cash.
True.
Big brain shit right there, baby.
Oh, smart.
All right, we've gotten to 500 people. We got about 45 minutes left, so we're 250 away from Ryan Nilsen watching Superman and Lois, and maybe 500 away from Ben Goddard and Steph Sabraw singing the Pokemon song. So let's put it on the table.
You don't want to miss this.
Let's make it happen. It's Friday. Come on, have some fun. Send in some money. If 5 of you send $100, we're there already. Come on.
Fart up, y'all.
Let's
Just
go.
Fart
it
up or
up.
die trying.
You're picking up on it. You got it.
All right, let's keep going, Alex.
All right, Joshua Domash. This is Super Chats from yesterday now.
Okay.
Quiet Place 2 will also be exclusive to Paramount Plus after 45 days. We didn't really talk about this yesterday or at all this week. Paramount Plus will be getting theatrical movies 45 days after their initial release. What do you guys think of this? Let's talk a little bit about that.
I think it's awesome.
Did they consult the directors and production companies?
Fair first comment.
I guess like you don't necessarily have to if it's because they're getting the theaters, and then it's just instead of being on DVD, it's going to be on their service a little soon.
There are no theaters open. Do it day and date. Stop fucking around. 25% of theaters, 30% of theaters are open. What profit are you possibly making? Just fucking put it out day and date for everybody like HBO is doing. That's the way to go. That's the future. Stop resisting. Ugh.
I think it's smart for Paramount Plus. I'd subscribe to Paramount Plus for this, but overall box office,
What are you making?
Yeah, exactly.
Probably not.
It's like going to. It's like these stadiums are letting in crowds. There's 2,000 people in the fucking stands. Like, why? It just doesn't make any sense to me. Wait till they get everybody in there, because it doesn't feel the same. You're just playing for like your parents. It feels weird. All right.
Good point.
Sorry.
All right. Peaceful Dude 85 donated yesterday and didn't say anything, so thank you very much, Peaceful Dude.
Thank you, Peaceful Dude.
Jamin John says, who's the closest martial artist superstar we have today? Iko Uwais, the Raid fame, maybe, or Tony Jaa?
The what, Marshall?
Who's the biggest? Who's the biggest martial artist superstar?
Right now, out of those two?
Or just overall, who do you think is?
Take my money donated $20.
Boom.
Puckett, just take my money. Hashtag fart up. Hashtag Ryan is a stupid bastard. Hashtag Philly suck it. Hashtag Giants.
Nice. Love it. Fuck
Well
yeah. Fart up.
Fart up.
I love that.
I mean, it's hard to argue Bruce Lee, but I mean Jackie Chan and Jet Li
The
and
Borg
Donnie Yen are up
donated
there.
$20.
Borg.
Yes, we agree with Rocha. Stop resisting. Resistance is futile.
That's right. You tell him, Borg. Ask Picard. He fucking knows. All right, let's keep going, Alex.
All right. Jamin John says, has anyone here ever seen Battle Royale? Is that movie worth the hype? Tarantino said it's the best film he had seen in the past 2 decades.
Don't compare it to fucking Hunger Games anymore. That movie is so beyond Hunger Games. You have no idea. It's incredible. The Japanese
compare it to Mockingjay Part 1.
Oh my god! Yes.
Oh, after Steph is done with you, me and you are going back outside. Yeah,
like that
it's a
movie a lot.
great. Yeah, do you like it, Ryan? Have you seen it?
Yeah, it's really dark though. If like
yeah.
you're not into violence, excruciating bloody violence, like it's not for you. But I definitely, it's such a Tarantino movie. I totally see why he's the fan of that.
Quickly,
Yeah, it's so good.
You love it, right, Steph? It's so damn good.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, but this is like Asian film can get so dark.
I know, I
So
love it.
yeah, this is an excellent film though.
I wish Criterion would do it. I wish Criterion would do it because I want a whole like treatment of that film, uncensored. Go ahead, Alex.
Bobby Holmes says, Alex over here farting up your beach. Thank you very much.
Fucking yo bitch. All right, sorry. Go ahead, Alex.
Going to Streamlabs from today now, and I'm pulling those
50
up.
Shades
and
of Geek donated $20.
Thank you, 50
Can I
Shades.
recommend that we set the goal for the Pokemon song at $898? That's how many Pokemon there are as of today. Pika 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 pika. Shmeenapi donated $20. You know lube can help you overcome the resistance.
Spider-Man at home fucking your bitch.
Oh. And that's on period.
Bro, that's been my favorite clip all year. That's been my favorite clip. I watched it 20 times yesterday.
Wait, Steph,
20 times.
would you please explain that's on period to me? Because I heard my daughter say it and I don't get it.
Oh my gosh, I love your I feel like your daughter is like a mini me, like how I used to be as a kid. That's on period. It just like that's period. Like that is secured. Yeah, that's the T-sis. Nothing else can come after that. That's the truth.
Okay, yeah, I thought it had something to do with the periods.
No, it didn't. No pad or tampon included.
Not that I bit, but I was like, wait, what are you talking? What is this? That's when you. Oh God, the age thing shows when you just.
That's on bloody period.
Yeah,
yo.
yeah.
Grab my
I'm like,
tampon.
That's some bloody period.
She means that somebody did that and they were on their period. Like it was like a. I didn't. Correct. All right.
Alrighty, guys.
Stay on topic, Alex. God.
Would you take any of these jobs for Disney? Landscape technician, island service manager, island safety and security officer, island operations director, and training. To just like work for Disney at one of their cruises and just stay on the island that you go to. Disney's private island in the Bahamas.
Yes, the last one, the in training, because then you're not expected to do that much.
All right, I'm going to put this link in chat for everyone to apply. Island positions.
Yes, you're for the people, Ben. You are for the people.
Yeah.
May the odds be ever in your favor. That's from Battle Royale.
Yeah, that's with cheese. All right, let's go. What's the next thing, Alex?
All right, going to Streamlabs from today. Fuckless in Toronto says, Brett, I think your wife needs you to ask her something. Jamal, your Sixers are better than they were last year, but playoffs is a whole nother conversation. Y'all are going to lose to the Nets. Alex, what happened to the Lakers? I think AD's not coming back till playoffs.
Yeah.
That's tough, man. That's a tough loss.
You might not even make the playoffs if AD don't come back to the playoffs, bro.
Let me see. Oh, it's February right now. Playoffs are in June.
It's what? Did you say February?
February.
It's February.
Yeah, I said
Aaron
it.
Rucker, don't you know the
Simon
players
Harloff donated $20.
That's what it says on my watch.
Is anyone shocked Brett raised a little world girl? We're just waiting for Kristian's daughter to become one.
Yeah, that is
no.
Wow. Yes.
My daughter's in a calendar. It's
right. Your silence is deafening.
Yeah.
Your silence means everything to me right now. I know how you feel.
I definitely, she's my daughter. I walked in, I went and asked her, I was like,
I think you just called me a whore, Brett.
No. Oh, I wasn't going to, no, I'm saying, no. Wait, what's going on right now?
I think you did. I think you just did.
Brett, I'm completely kidding.
Fart up, everybody.
I thought they were just saying in terms of being like entertainment and wanting to get involved. And that's all I was taking.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And being a dirty whore.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Oh, that hurts my heart.
Oh man.
Oh,
definitely
man.
Not.
Sheesh.
Virgin Islands, am I right? All of us, yeah.
Yep.
I'm gonna make you give raising a 10-year-old daughter a whirl.
Oh,
There's no master class for that.
Yeah, yeah. There's,
she'd be like, "Yes,
rough.
queen, yes, queen," every day.
Oh, she doesn't stop likey and TikTok dancing. It just never ends. It's when we're eating. It's when there's all the time. It's
amazing.
Oh. All right, keep going, Alex.
Will be Cunting Star says, I'm curious who's the villain gonna be for the next Supes. I would say Brainiac, but I think he's too big of a villain for a first film. How about another Luthor, but not Eisenberg? Like, who do you all want to see as a villain? And the writer also wrote Black Panther, right? The comic book, he wrote the Black Panther.
Well, I would say that, like, rebooting this would have been a perfect time to bring in Doomsday, because, like, 2 Supermen against Doomsday would have been cool. And then Cavill, like, could have been killed by Doomsday then, and then you have your new Superman. But I don't know. That is a tough one. I like that Thunder God. Parasite would be a good one.
Yeah. I actually think Brainiac would be fine for this. I mean, because we've been waiting for it, and it's a great way to kind
Team
of
quote of the day donated $20. Quote of today: I think you just called me a unicorn, Brett. Rofl hashtag fart up.
We need to stop real quick.
Okay.
Breaking news.
Okay.
Neil Blomkamp, District 10 coming. District 10 screenplay announced. Charlton Copley returns.
Thank you for redirecting that comment.
Sorry.
No,
I
appreciate
love
it.
District 9. That's crazy. Holy cow.
Wait, what's it called? Because I don't know what you're saying.
You know, District 9, Neil Blomkamp
Okay.
is doing a sequel, District 10, coming out.
Oh.
It's written by Charlton. Is he coming back to act in it?
Unclear.
It says
I
Neil
never
Blomkamp
saw
is writing.
this.
You never saw District 9? Oh,
No.
Steph,
I've
you
never
need to
even
see that.
heard of it. That's
Yeah.
why I thought you were making a Hunger Games joke.
It's on period, Steph. It's
That's on period, Pooh.
Yeah, it's on.
All right.
In the
missed
movie,
that.
he's like, I'll come back in 10 years or whatever.
Oy.
Doesn't he say that?
There you go.
There you
Maybe.
go.
Been more than 10 years, but yeah.
That's true.
It's a great allegory for racism, and so it's kind of a film ahead of its time in terms of how we're being more open in the conversation about things. In 2009, when this thing came out, it was an explosion. So you should definitely watch it, Steph. It is fantastic. One of the best.
I will. I
sci-fi
just
films.
wrote it on my list. Thanks.
You don't have to watch the other District movies before then. All the other 8 ones.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they
About
were
those.
all. Those were crap. And
Oh, okay.
but you have to see
Right.
Chappie, right?
Half
Yeah,
No.
yeah.
No.
No.
That
No
movie's so
Chappie.
fucking
I didn't
terrible.
see it. I didn't see it.
Well, that's why I'm not excited about
I'm-
this news, Ryan, because he hasn't made a good movie since District 9. It's been 12 years.
True.
I'm sorry.
But
I'm sorry.
then again,
I'm
the last movie that was good was District 9, so that's why I'm excited for District 10.
I was gonna say, like, if he can bounce back, it'll be with his own sequel. But yeah, he just has not. He
Elysium.
hasn't hit.
Oh, Elysium was bad.
Oh, wait,
That-
you guys. I just was thinking when you guys were listing bad movies, I was going to say Elite. It popped in my head. He did that too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is my least favorite movie done in so, it is so
Okay,
bad.
it's not
Yeah,
that bad.
and it is
Whoa.
bad. And
The
also,
only thing worse than Elysium is Valerian.
oh yeah,
Valerian?
Oof.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh.
I mean, I
Yeah,
try.
sorry,
with
Ryan.
I try with it. And what's the other one? Mortal Engines. Woof. But
Oh my God.
that movie moved as slow as that.
Kiwi
vehicle. The
Rocha
thing with-
donated $20.
Oh, thank you.
Haven't
Kiwi.
seen District 9. Bad
I need to
Steph.
see it.
That deserves a spanking, just kidding. Hashtag fart up.
Fired up.
It's so funny that Scarlett Johansson gets so much shit for like doing other people. Like Matt Damon is The Great Wall. Matt Damon was
Great-
playing.
Oh, man.
Matt Damon was playing the only white dude in a Mexican frickin' section of that's in Elysium, and he's the one they chose to save the world.
Matt
Not any of
Damon-
the Mexicans.
Matt Damon is
did,
Scarlet. Yeah, he's another Asian actor
He's the
that we
male
forget to
scale-
talk about.
Yeah, he's the male Scarlett Johansson.
Matt Damon did the Great Wall over Manchester by the Sea.
Oof.
Oh
I
my
imagine,
God.
I imagine it was the zeros on that paycheck, Ben, were a little
Yes,
more for Great Wall.
absolutely. Yes.
Then he bought a zoo. This guy's crazy. Like, man.
Ooh.
He should have
Him
just
and
been
Scarlett.
Bureau his career.
Him and Scarlett
Talking
are
about
in that
Doolittle.
one, right? Isn't that we bought a zoo? Isn't that him and Scarlett in that
Well,
movie?
Matt Damon and Scarlett should do less.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh my God.
They're
I'm
playing
dead.
I didn't.
Oh,
I
boy.
didn't hate We Bought a Zoo. Was that
Oh, really?
bad?
They were
I
playing
never
a-
saw it actually.
Ben just took me out completely.
It's a feel-good movie.
Yeah. Problem was they were playing a black couple in that movie, and no one knew.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead. Alex.
Yeah, I was gonna say, was that supposed to
Oh
be?
my God.
Is that true?
Wow.
Yeah, he was a single black father.
Oh my God. I
This
really
other-
love y'all. Holy
This and this
shit.
Scarlett.
Anyway, I'm gonna get in so much trouble for that. All right, Alex, what's the next thing?
Queeper Sutherland says, sorry, I didn't think my statements on my Schmobot was getting to be a spoiler, but I get it. Just wanted to say that I would have loved Schnapp's reaction to this show because I feel like this show was right up his alley. Miss him so much.
Dude.
Wow.
Oh, Schnapp would have broke this thing down to its. I mean, we go bone deep, but Schnapp would have gone inside into the marrow of the bones. Like he would have given so many illusions and connections. It would have been phenomenal to see Schnapp break down WandaVision for sure. There'd been 3-hour reviews, and I would have gladly watched that. He's so brilliant about this shit. It's such a shame. Yeah, such a shame.
Agreed.
Damn.
Pussy
Speaking of
O'Connell.
loss in a WandaVision episode, yeah, go ahead, man.
Pussy O'Connell says, Rocha, I just caught Wind Talkers on cable earlier.
Oh shit!
And I remember you saying you are in it. So I watched
am.
a bit of it. I didn't continue after 10 minutes. I was just trying to see where you were, but didn't want to waste my time. How did Wu direct actors and scenes? Thanks.
He was great. He was so sweet on
Silent
set.
Sniper Brett donated $20. Matt Damon gets a pass because he's always standing between a Fleck and Kevin Smith. Lol hashtag fart up.
Well, there you go. Yeah, Wu was great on set. First movie I did, and I was just in that glorified extra. But I'm in this film like 5 times. You can see me, and I am like fat as fuck because I didn't understand what crafty was, and you could eat whatever you want because it was such a high budget film. You could eat whatever. We had lobsters for dinner on set. It was insane how much money they spent on the food, and I was on set for 5 months. I put on so much fucking poundage. If you watch the movie, you catch me in the background walking behind Mark Ruffalo a couple times and running with Nicolas Cage on the beach. I am massive. But it was a great experience, that's for sure.
Mark Ruffalo's in Wind Talkers?
Yeah, Mark Ruffalo
Shadow
was in
Dragon
that. It's
Productions
his first film.
donated
It was like
$20.
right after.
Wow.
Give me pity as
Oh.
if gentle touching a little fallen bird. Give me such a sadness, tears in your eyes, looking down, saying I'm so pitiful. I don't mind even if you kick me around with your shoe. It's fine even if they're dirty'll take your muddy hand.
Not the dirty shoes.
Not that
Gosh.
We're
That's,
30
that's
away
crossing the line.
from the goal, by the way. 30 away.
Yeah, we're $30 away from Ryan. Haven't watched Superman and Lois, but we're $250 away from, $280 away from getting to Steph and Ben singing the Pokemon song. So come on, people! It's Friday. Let's end it good. Anyway, let's keep going.
And is our group name Sten or
Absolutely.
Beth?
Whatever you guys.
Beth.
Beth. Okay. Okay.
Beth.
The Broddard. The Kryptonian delegation says, Jamal Ryan Nilsen, apology accepted. Although the terms of this negotiation seem a bit contrived, but we will take it. Are we going to talk about Pixar's Luca teaser trailer? We
did.
Kryptonians are big Pixar stands. We did talk about it, yes.
We did?
What about Gobra? I think Gobra is better. Isn't Gobra good? I feel like
Gobra.
It's broader.
Yes! Broader! If you want to see Broader perform live, you better send in those super chats and Streamlabs for one night only.
Oh my god, that was brilliant. Oh my god, that was perfect. All right, let's keep going, Alex.
Barth Hawkins McMurray says, it would be nice to see a black Superman. And don't forget that current CW Superman Tyler Hoechlin describes his family's ethnic background as Native American, German, Irish, and some others, so he's not fully Caucasian.
True.
I'm so tired of these racists. Also, Dean Cain was not... Wasn't he...
I thought you were
isn't
saying
he
he was-
Asian? Part Asian as well?
I think so.
Take my
but he's
money,
also
donated
crazy.
$30.
Yeah.
Here's your
also
Lou Brian
crazy.
resistance is futile. Hashtag fart up.
Is there some
right.
reverb on that thing?
I'm watching Superman and Lois.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
we
gonna
got there.
make him crazy. Oh, Jesus.
We got to do a live commentary watch.
Maybe I'll do it over stereo.
Yeah.
There you go.
Ooh.
There you go.
You're right. He is part Asian. He is of French, Canadian, Welsh, English, and Japanese descent. His original name is Dean George Tanaka. He changed it to Dean Kane. Wow.
Why would you change? Actually, I'm saying that as my
Early
family
90s.
changed our last name.
Yep.
I'm like, why would you change such a beautiful Japanese last name? I'm here with Sabraw, some fake shit.
What happened was his mom divorced his dad, I think, and then remarried a film director named Christopher Kane, who adopted Dean and his brother, musician Roger Kane. So that's, I think, how that happened.
Oh.
But still, he's originally Asian. So there you go. Or part Asian. All right. Keep going. Sorry, Alex. Keep going.
He's originally Asian. Implies that he was not
He
Asian.
transitioned
Wow.
of Asian.
He doesn't
I'm just-
identify
I'm
as
sorry.
Asian
I'm
anymore.
actually going through something myself like that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, me and Scarlett Johansson are gonna do a swap. It's gonna be the first of its kind.
I love it. I love it.
All right, the Kryptonian delegation is back, saying we can get behind a Michael B. Jordan Superman, or even that Bridgerton guy. And when we say get behind, you know what we mean.
Oh! Oh!
50 Shades of Geek says, the only problem I have with the Black Superman is that I don't think Cavill got a fair shot at playing the role. I want at least one more Cavill Superman before recast. Right. Other than that, bring on a Black Superman, I'd see that no problem.
I think they can both exist.
Yeah, I agree.
You're right. You're right.
We don't know.
And you're going to get it because there's going to be a bunch of new footage that you have not seen yet in Zack Snyder's Justice League. So you're going to get Cavill as Superman one more time. So you're going to get that. It's just not footage they just shot. So that's the only negative.
4 hours.
4 hours?
That's basically two. Yeah. It's basically 2 minutes.
All right. Marvelman Mike says, hi, SEN. Hi, Brett. One reason for what's perceived as seething rage in moments like this is that neurodivergent people in particular develop strong attachments to things, and this feels like taking an identification figure away and being expected to not care.
That means.
With what?
But again,
with Superman?
If it's Superman, Ben
with
made
comic
it clear.
book stuff.
But Ben made it clear earlier, if you want a white Superman, you have plenty of white Superman to identify with and take a look at and go back and reference. This is not taking anything away from you. This is trying a new path. That's all.
Yeah. And when he says plenty, he means
Reggie
all of
Rock
it.
donated $20. None. Svivikavi, 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 Svivikavi. None. Svivikavi, Svivikavi. Reggie Rock. Reggie Rock, Reggie Rock. Scene Quotes donated $20.
Oh, thank you.
Sabraw is some fake shit. Love you, Steph. Hashtag fart up.
You said
Yo, you really had my heart beating there. I was like, you want all the smoke. I'm ready. Bring out your vest. I will throw shots.
So I came out blasting.
Yeah, my bad. Love you. Thank you.
I was like this.
Not on Friday. Not today.
Not today. Don't try it today. She's been through a lot of emotions early in the
Yeah,
day. Don't
oh
try
my
her
God.
today.
Things are happening.
All right, we are $210 away from them doing the Pokemon song with about 22 minutes left in the show. Come on, people. If two of you send $105, we're there. Let's get there. Come on. All right, what do we got, Alex?
Tongue Punch Fartbox says you can't race swap characters like Black Panther, Static Shock, Blue Marvel, and Magneto. Race is the reason those characters were created. I just wish people would understand those. Or understand that.
They do. They don't want to give you the point. They do.
Yes.
They just don't want to give you the point.
Straw man argument.
Yep.
Marvelman Mike says, sorry if any of my messages come off badly. I'm having a really hard time and struggling. Loved WandaVision and the added depth it gave to characters that were in the background of the movies. I really like the Chris Chibnall Doctor Who.
Nice.
If you're struggling, brother, you matter. We love
Ben
you being
_Rainer
part of the show.
donated
You matter to all of
$20.
us, brother.
Hey
Please.
guys, happy Friday. I know Dean Cain is crazy, but I have a soft spot for Lois and Clark show. It was my Superman show growing up before Smallville. Hope it's MBJ as new Superman or even Idris Elba. He was already Superman in Hobbs and Shaw. Hi, Brett.
He was
Black
not
Superman.
wrong.
That's great. Nice. Yes, you do matter, Marvel Mike.
Yes.
Yeah, you matter to all of us, Marvel Mike. So please stay with us and keep strong and come and listen to us and let us entertain you and bring you back to center, please. Alex?
Agree.
Popcorn says, there is just too much forced diversity on the panel today. 2 Latinos, 2 Asians, and a woman. This is too much.
Too much.
Anyway, can I get a quick cocktails and casting for the movie Castaway? Have a good day.
Was it 2 people?
2 people.
Yeah.
I mean, what
It's
basketball?
It's honestly, guys, impossible to recast Wilson. Like, he's so iconic in that role.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm trying to think of another sports ball brand, but I really can't. Like,
I mean, well, Spalding's the dentist already, so you can't use that.
And Voight was the Family Guy joke.
That's true.
Yeah, I guess that's it.
That's really it.
Russell, doesn't Russell have basketball? Everyone, Russell Athletic.
I do a Prince tennis racket. That'd be mine. And it'd be Prince. All right. There's my cocktails and casting.
I'd go with Bill Nye replacing Tom Hanks.
Bill Nighy?
Or Bill Nye.
Oh.
But Bill Nye would just be off that island in like 30 minutes.
Science the shit out of that.
He'd also lose
Bill Nighy would be like
the weight beyond his weight. Man.
Who's our everyman for this generation? Who's your everyman actor for this generation? Kind of like Tom Hanks.
Is it Gosling?
He's too pretty, don't you think?
He is very pretty. But I mean, so was a young Tom Hanks.
Yeah, Tom Hanks wasn't dropping panties, man. Gosling drops panties. There's a difference. Or underwear, whatever, or men's underwear. I don't know.
I know Tom Hardy is now viewed as sexy, but I do think in the beginning when he was getting a lot of those roles, it wasn't necessarily like that.
Mark Ruffalo?
Oh, maybe,
He's
but he's
fatty.
sexy. He's a silver fox.
Is Chris
Does he have the
Pine
charm up there?
Chris Pine to
Pine. That's your answer.
You're gonna
Pine
say
wait,
Gosling
yo,
is too sexy?
What are you
Are you kidding me?
Like Chris Pine
This is
worked
the
on
man
like
who
a,
every-
You know who's our
Wonder
every
Woman.
woman, guys? Gal Gadot. She's just this,
she's
plain
whatever.
Jane, normal person. She's
Listen,
just like everybody else.
Let me explain myself.
this
Like, you
means
really
war,
said,
I
"That's
think
it,
made him
Yahtzee."
the everyman.
Oh my god.
He worked on a train and Unstoppable. Like I don't.
Pine is good looking without believing that he's good looking, and that comes across. And I think that's the difference. And so that's what I would say. But he is good looking.
Wonder Woman.
I know
you're good looking.
I concede all your points, Ben. I concede all your points. I just like that the guy doesn't come across as arrogant about his looks. Which I like.
And this is surprising too to me, and a comment on how things really haven't changed too much. You're naming all white people as everymans. That's tough because even though we are trying to, that's the first thing that was coming in as the everyman. That's surprising to me. That's why I chose Michael B. Jordan. So
Yeah,
I am woke on period.
You are.
On period.
Pedro Pascal. Pedro Pascal would be interesting, right?
Oh yeah.
That's good. That's really good.
I mean, like he's
That's
good looking,
really
but he
good.
isn't like So I think it would work.
In '84, he wasn't the Pedro Pascal I know. He was
Kiwi
not.
Rocha
Good point.
donated $20.
Uh-oh.
Why a man? Why not an actress?
Sure.
Oh,
Because he said every man, but we could talk about every woman.
Every woman, sorry, every human, I guess. Yeah.
I'm every woman. It's me.
Probably not Gal.
No, Gal is
you
like
sure?
one of the most stunning people on camera I've ever seen.
wow, totally average.
I bet Melissa
Jose
McCarthy
Montalvo
would be down.
donated $220.
It's
Let them
in!
sing. Got to catch them all. Piker Piker.
You got to sing now.
Yo! Whoa! I'm giving them our group name.
Wow.
Jose Montalvo is the very best. Like no one ever was.
Yeah.
Well done.
Okay.
Got to 1,000, Ryan. Are we at 1,000?
We're
Wow.
at 950.
So we need $50 more. We need $50 more, ladies and gentlemen, for them to sing the Pokemon songs. We're so close. Please, somebody send in $50 and we're there. Come on. All right, Alex, keep on. I know we got a lot of these to get to. Let's go.
Marvel Man Mike says, John, that scene from the start of Superman and Lois actually was literal day one of Superman's career. He was even in the original Fleischer suit. I want that as an action figure. Wish I could speculate on that show's big shock ending. Love all you stinkers.
It wasn't.
Thank you.
I just like don't want to spoil.
Yeah. All right, let's keep going.
Tongue Punch Fartbox says, anybody have thoughts on the Rugrats reboot, and how pumped are you, Ben, for future projects from Avatar Studios?
I'm curious about the Avatar stuff. Like, they must have gotten so burned that they're literally starting their own studio. So I'm curious about that. Rugrats, I mean, it's not for me. I watched Rugrats growing up. And if they want to do it now, like, it's like I saw a bunch of people like my age being like, oh, this isn't Rugrats. Like, you're not gonna fucking watch it anyways. Like, your kids are watching it.
Ben is on 10 today.
I agree with everything you said, though.
I mean, we already got Rugrats in Paris and Rugrats somewhere else too.
Yeah.
Like, our generation has had enough Rugrats,
We got
so I support it.
We got 6 seasons and 2 movies, baby. We're good on Rugrats.
We're good.
Let the kids enjoy it now.
What's
Angelica
the issue
is
with it?
still an icon. No, there's no issue. It's just if we were excited about they're making another movie.
Yeah. I saw some people on Twitter like my age like complaining about it, Brett. I'm like, it's
Damn it underscore ASAP donated $20. Hey guys, bad mental health sucks and him deal with it for years now. I wrote a treatment in 2014 for Man of Steel's sequel. It deals with Superman's mental health problems when he started to keep using his super hearing ability to save people.
Oh, wow.
50 Shades of
be
Geek
tough.
donated $20. Guys, come on, what is wrong with you? Everyone knows the everyman of this generation is Brett Sheridan. I'm surprised none of you guys even considered that as an option.
That's a good point. That's a good point.
This goes back to the too sexy argument. Sorry.
Yeah, right.
Like,
Ben's on period.
have you seen Brett's wife? Like, no, he's no everyman.
That's true. That's a good point. Ryan, where are we at? Ring up the totals.
We are $4 away.
Oh.
$4.
Oh, thanks for coming out, guys. We'll see you on Monday.
It's been a great day today.
Wow.
That's a tough song. That's thinking about it.
We are doing the intro to the show because the song is 4 minutes long.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
So,
And how will we do it? I guess we'll figure it out when we do it, but
every other word alternate.
Yeah.
Well, I think Ben put the link in the super chat, or whoever finds it, Ben or Steph put the link, and then you guys just at the same time hit.
Yeah, we'll
play.
all three. I'll put it in the Zoom chat, Steph, and then we'll 3, 2, 1 this bad boy.
Okay.
But we're still $4 away, so I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know if we'll make it.
I don't want to count my chickens.
If all 800 of you if you're all watching and donate at least 1 cent, then
all
we'll
800 of you in the
February. Sorry.
This is just a roast battle today.
It's been rough. We need Pokemon. Then we need
Pokemon. All right, let's keep going. Come on, people.
We
We
got
got
$4. We just
away.
got the $4.
Yeah.
Hey! Oh my God, Bernard Santos. He goes, here, Jesus.
Same, Bernard. Same.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah.
I'm gonna grab some water real quick then.
You're still watching though, aren't you, Bernard?
Here.
All right, let's keep going.
50 Shades of Geek says, I love the Luca trailer. I didn't think they showed too much. I think they showed just enough. This is Pixar we're talking about. The important part isn't the gimmick, it's the story and how it's executed. You can't always judge a movie by its trailer. Agreed. Thank you, 50 Shades. No dry boys here. Stupid Bastard says, it seems strange to make the Superman reboot announcement a few weeks before Henry Cavill makes his return in the Snyder Cut. Do you think a great reception to the Snyder Cut Superman can help Cavill hang on to the role?
No. I think they anticipate that it will have a great reception one way or the other. I think this is them getting ahead of the great reception by saying, look, we're going this direction. And
Jose Ulloa donated $20.
Thank you, Jose.
Here you go. Have a great weekend, y'all.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jose. And I think their counter is we're going with a black Superman. And that would shut down people trying to clamor about Cavill. So I think it's a bit of a PR move. I've lived in the city too long, or lived in that city too long. I understand the cynical nature of PR, so that's why I think they did this. Go ahead, man.
The
Anybody
Eric
else?
Bischoff approach, it might be just controversy.
Chris Barnes _ UK donated $20. Domo arigato Mr. Roboto domo 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 arigato Mr. Roboto domo 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 arigato Mr. Roboto domo arigato Mr. Roboto domo arigato Mr. Roboto domo arigato Mr. Roboto.
Yep.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That's an easier one to sing. Sorry you guys got stuck with Pokemon, but that one would have been a...
I miss my EDM days. All right, let's keep going, man.
All right, Mr. Anus says, the duo is definitely a Bef. It's the Dutch word for eating pussy. Fits the show perfectly.
Oh, there you go.
The Swaggy Bird donated $20. I just got my first verification, bitches. We made it.
Winston.
Congratulations, Winston.
Nice.
Yes, Winston. You deserve all the verifications, you star.
Heck yeah.
Thank you, Winston. Yes, Christopher Ramos asked earlier about the Quick and the Dead. Rocha, what did you think of? Apparently, you changed your opinion on that. What do you think of the movie?
Yeah, I mean, I think the movie is okay. I don't think it's Raimi's best film. He shoots a lot in Dutch angles throughout that whole movie, which he was in love with during that time of making movies. But yeah, it's a decent flick and certainly a good Western and one that has gotten better over time. And Sharon Stone does a damn good job and a young DiCaprio in there as well.
So young.
Yeah. Yeah, but I don't think it's a superhero movie and Russell Crowe's in it too, a young Russell Crowe, one of his first roles. And so it's not a superhero movie, but it is an unusually weird Western for sure.
It's so hyper stylized. Like it's pretty great. Like they let him do whatever he wanted on that. And it's fun.
Yeah. All right, we're at 11:75 with about 10 minutes left. Let's see what we can get to by the end of the show. Come on. All right, let's go.
The Kryptonian delegation says, we did it, guys. Can't wait for Jamal to review the show on Monday. Your life will change. Be ready to fart up, and away.
Love that.
You can watch it on the CW app. If you don't have CW, Ryan, it's for free on the CW app. You do have to deal with the commercials, but you'll still get the show.
Brilliant.
Kyrie Irving is the best. Says, so yesterday, my so-called friend invited me to his client's party, and I said no. Later on that night, he posted videos on Instagram, and it turned out I made one of the best decisions of my life. Know who your friends are. I ain't hanging out with him again.
Yeah, the Nets are scary though this year. They really are.
Yeah, they gotta learn. They gotta play some defense. They gotta learn how to play defense first.
We'll see. There's people that are going to be bought out that if they make the right moves, if they get a defense, say goodnight.
Yeah, they get a defense for sure. Because with those three players, like,
might not even play a season, man. Go ahead, Alex.
Buckless in my mom's basement says, looking forward to all the ladies on the show, to the all-lady show. Over under 75% Bonnie shows up.
Oh yeah, that's right. Bonnie Somerville is reportedly coming, but it's,
I'm saying under.
I'll take the under as well.
Yeah.
You know, actually, I'll spin for big money. I'll take the over.
Yes, I hope she does come. That'd be so fun.
Agreed.
Pokemanco says, sup, my guys? This is for the girl gang. Random question. True crime or paranormal?
Ooh.
True crime.
Okay.
Wait, what?
I've only seen one season of True Crime, so true crime.
Law and Order SVU.
Dun dun dun.
That is paranormal.
Yeah, can we do can me and Steph do the Law and Order theme song instead?
The following stories.
I just want to do the intro. These are the stories.
Yeah, these are the stories.
I like if you haven't watched the Law and Order UK one, that's good too.
I don't know what happened with the murder. I was just packing my Blu-ray shelf over here. Crazy broad comes in and she's like, "Oh, don't do this," and I'm like, "I don't know, lady. I'm just doing the shelves." Anyways, you guys, good luck. You good people.
Listen here, pal. Yeah. Do you think we're playing with you, pal? There was a murder here, pal. A cop was killed.
We're bringing you in. Rocha's bad cop. I'm good cop.
Yeah.
And you're the defendant.
I'm playing the Dennis Farina version of Law and Order. Or Ice-T.
And Ryan's Ice-T.
You gotta over-enunciate every word you say if you're Ice-T. Why are you putting away those Blu-rays, bro? That's
okay. We got
for you. Good.
Got a few more here. Pokemanco323 says, let's go. 50 Shades Geek says, here you go, $4, let's go. The Myth ASAP donated it and didn't say anything, so thank you very much.
Thank you. Man.
Spinning Art says, I am Latino and love the diversity in comic books. However, if Superman is going to be changed, he should first be made Jewish. Schuster and Siegel were not able to make their hero Jewish due to anti-Semitism, which is why they gave him the Moses mythos.
Interesting. Okay. I like that.
Okay, jumping over to Super Chats before we get to Ben and Steph. Okay, here we are, and it is the first one is Red Panda says, I don't care about MBJ Superman. I want to Idris Elba Batman. Ooh. Okay there, Ben?
Just Alex walking us through every moment of that. Okay, here we are, and we are scrolling, and we have gotten to the scene.
I love it.
Elba Batman would be good. Luther's Batman. Can you imagine him strutting down the street as Batman with his hands in his pockets? I would love that. Like Luther.
Give me the Spider-Man 3 music with them.
You committed a crime here. You committed a crime. Yeah, go ahead.
And Rocker says, I know Nick Fury is not as big as Superman, but no one complained when Sam Jackson became the character. I love the show. Peace and God bless.
Right. Yeah. Sam Jackson transcends that shit. That's
exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Colin Vanderberg donated and said, Kryptonians can be any race, but Kansas isn't known as a very racially diverse / accepting place. Are the Kents black now? How would you handle that?
No, I think it works even better if they're not black. If they're white and they're raising a black child, there's a lot of like things that they normally probably wouldn't be aware of that they have to now culturally be aware of raising a black child. It could be interesting. And I also think you keep Lois White and have an interracial relationship. Challenge the audience. Challenge the audience.
There you go.
Love that.
DJ Obi-Wan. Oh, DJ Obi-Wan. Donated and says, nothing actually. Jamin John donates and says, House 1977, another Japanese messed up movie.
Oh, yeah.
Tim Sim says, there you go.
Film.
Joel Rolston says, Icon is Black Superman, give me Icon first. Bernard Santos says, here, Jesus.
What is going on over there? I'm just...
Me and John are just off. We're just doing our own thing.
Lost it.
Yeah,
We lost it.
Bottle. There's
You guys have all became the Kool-Aid Man meets like fucking Pee Wee Herman. Oh yeah.
Oh, I understood that reference.
Last one. Jamin John says, Duck, you sucker. Don't get me wrong. It's a Sergio Leone spaghetti western, generally considered his most overlooked. Have you seen it?
Yes, I have. Rod Steiger. It's a damn good film. Watch it.
All right, and that's all.
Whoa! Let's get to some music, ladies and gentlemen. Let's do it.
Real quick, Brett and Kate's playing at 1:30 today. I gotta remember to pitch it because nobody else.
You have a guest today, Brett? Sorry, Brett. Do you have a guest?
We do not. We do not. I don't even know. Sometimes it's tough with Kate being at her parents because we had a little snafu last week too. And you know, we're gonna try real hard to get there for you folks. But yeah, the link's sent out to all the $10 and up Patreons. Come join us for some just totally non sequitur discussions, and it will get dark at some point when Kate brings up something sad.
No.
So
good to know ahead of time.
Got it.
Should I stall some more for Pokemon? And stereo at noon.
We have
we might have to jump off to do or we could start it up maybe during their song. But
yeah.
So Ben, are you sharing audio?
Yeah. Do I just do advanced music only, or Steph? Do you need the lyrics? Did you get the lyrics?
Yeah. Wait, I can put up the lyric. I mean, I'll pull up the lyrics, and then if you play the song, then I can just try to catch on. Catch on.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
Music or computer sound only.
There you go.
Hear it? No.
Turn that shit up.
No.
I wanna be the very.
It's definitely not the karaoke version.
Is there a karaoke version or no?
Nope. Well, I'm gonna sing along because I'm very bad.
All right, so this will be clipped out.
I can carry us.
Yes,
she can carry.
Okay.
All right,
let's do it.
You ready, Steph? You got the lyrics?
Turn it down.
Yep.
Turn it down though.
All right, so I turned it the fuck down.
Okay.
Oh wait, are we doing every other line or just together?
I was laughing at your response.
I'll do the first stanza, the first 4 lines. You do the second.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. 3, 2, 1, go.
This is Roar!
I wanna be the very best,
like no one
ever was. To catch them is my real test. To train them is my cause. I will
travel across the land, searching far and wide,
each Pokemon
to understand the power that's
together.
inside.
Gotta catch 'em.
Catch 'em all. I know it's
my destiny.
You're my best friend. In a world we must defend. Pokemon. Gotta catch 'em all. Our courage will pull us through. You teach me and I'll teach you.
Gotta catch 'em all.
Yeah.
Thank
And
you.
scene.
Thank you.
Well
Great
done.
stuff.
That
all
was
right,
For the
all right, we
audio
good?
listeners, me and Steph are amazing.
Good stuff. All right. Do we have an invitation or anything we have to get to, or are we done?
No we forgot to say at the beginning of the show. Impressions are at $50 now. So unfortunately, those
I didn't know
impressions were not.
Okay.
I didn't know that either.
Okay.
Unless
Remember that for
you
Monday.
would you.
Well,
maybe
how
we
about
can
this?
do
We'll
it Monday.
grandfather those in on Monday, and then we'll go $50 going forward. All right, that's fair. I didn't
Okay.
know that. Okay, once again. Anyway, all right. Thank you all so much. What a wonderful, wonderful Friday to spend with you all. Thank you for sharing it with us. Thank you for your Streamlabs Superchats, the Schmobots. You know, you guys did an incredible job. They got us over $1,000, $1,100. Very, very incredible. So thank you so much. Thanks to Steph Sabraw. Thanks to Brett Sheridan. Thanks to Ben Goddard. Thanks to Ryan Nilsen. Thanks to Alex Marzoña. Thanks to Kristian HARLOFF for letting me host. But again, most of all, thanks to you all for joining us here. Hey, remember that we got we got Brett and Kate's Playdate coming at 1:30. Remember the Inner Geekdom show that is up there for you to watch. And dropping today, Chandru versus Mara for the IG title of the world. Go and watch that later on today, and keep watch for all the things that are going on here on the SEN network. All right, take care of yourselves. Have a great weekend. Practice social distancing. Wear your masks. Be safe. And then come back and see us at 10 a.m. on Monday morning. Much love. Peace. And you matter. You matter.